Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf is a really fun film. This was released in 1988. It's directed by Ray Patterson and written by Jim Ryan. And this is about a monster-fueled race. Something happens at the beginning of the film where Shaggy is turned into a werewolf and he's captured and forced to take part in this monster race that is run by Dracula. And I'm definitely getting Hotel Transylvania vibes from this very early version of that kind of theme where we have all of these different monsters and creatures gathering together, and Shaggy, of course, is there looking like a werewolf. And I really like the design of Shaggy as a werewolf. I think it looks really effective. It's quite simple. It's not a very busy design, but it works really well, and I love the design of Drac and all of the other characters. I think the pacing is really great. Then we have the race aspect, and that's really quite exciting and a lot of fun. The car designs are brilliant. The pacing of the race is great as well. Not just the narrative as a whole, but also the race and how that moved forward, I thought was very well done. Because sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of races and car based films in general, and sometimes I feel like it can take us forever to get anywhere. But the way it edits between the different characters helps to keep things moving at a really good rate, and I rather enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I love monsters. Something I've mentioned before, I think, with Scooby-Doo is that I always usually prefer the classic monster stories where we have somebody dressed as a mummy or a werewolf or something. So this definitely leans into that for me. And I had a lot of fun with it. It's very well animated. It's very creative. There's a lot to look at. And I thought it worked very, very well. If you're a fan of Scooby-Doo, and in particular, if you like classic monsters in animation, then Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf is definitely worth checking out. Despite the fact I don't really care about films about races, that part of it really appealed to me. Shaggy looking like a werewolf was really great. I had a lot of fun with it. I think it's a pretty decent film, and if you're a Scooby fan, then it's worth checking out.